only one remains. I'll spin this wheel to get an attacking team for our first game, all 30 NBA teams. It's gonna be the Charlotte Hornets. Then I'll spin this compass to send that team on the attack. The Hornets are going west, which means our first matchup is set. Hornets, Hawks, the winner advances and takes over the loser's land as the loser of each game gets eliminated. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Hornets fans, but your boys take the first L of the video. 15 points. It was teetering on a blowout the whole way. Trae Young just rubbing it. Oh, he's just rubbing it in. That's not nice, Trae. And with that, the Atlanta Hawks expand their territory. Charlotte, unfortunately, eliminated from the video. Additionally, the winner of each and every game gets to add an all-time legend to their squad. In this case, Dominique Wilkins, a no-brainer, but I do mean any legend who's ever suited up for the franchise. You know how MJ played for the Wizards, Hakeem for the Raptors, Shaq for a whole rainbow of teams? Yeah, we could see them added to those squads in their prime, which means simply this video is way up in the air. There's so many legends who played for random teams. Okay, that's a legendary squad. Boston, they've got a whole Rolodex of studs they can add if they win their first appearance. Oh wow, we get this matchup already. Heading southwest, it's Boston, it's New York, it's a legendary, baby. This game should be a banger. By the way, shout out to the nearly 1,300 people who have subscribed to my channel at the time I'm recording this. If you want to be a legend and help that number grow, you know what to do. And are you kidding me, dude? Wow. I mean, I'm let down. Boston, New York. This should have at least been a clutch finish. It's a blowout. 30 points for the Knicks. I guess home court advantage helped them out. I don't know. Boston, what a disappointment, man. Come on. Sorry, Celtic fans, for your early exit, but also, I'm not really that sorry. Let Knick fans breathe, man. Let them celebrate. Patrick Ewing, I returned to their squad. He's going to create a beastly front line with Karl Anthony Towns. As we're back to the wheel, so far, home court advantage has ruled supreme. The Dallas Mavericks, hey, this roster's injury free, meaning they're a definite contender. Do they stay in Texas heading south? They do indeed. Mavs Spurs with Tim Duncan and Dirk Nowitzki on the line. Let's go. Oh my word, we finally get a clutch finish, and it's a battle of two that are healthy in this universe, teams that are injured in real life. AD's on the court with Kyrie, with Clay and the Mavs at full strength. Wemby is out there with CP3. No De'Aaron Fox. Yo, they got CP3 closing over De'Aaron Fox. That's crazy, Pop. I don't know what you're cooking up over on the sidelines. Kyrie over. Oh, wait a minute. CP3 just clamped it. I mean, fair enough. I guess Chris Paul playing defense. If they get a bucket here, if they go up 6 or 5 or 6, either way, Wemby inside. Daniel Gafford trying to defend him. Wemby, put that up, my guy. What is Wemby doing? Over to Jeremy Sohan, getting clamped by AD. This is a terrible possession I'm watching. Devin Vassell on the perimeter. Wait a minute. That's kind of space. He missed it. Big board AD. Back in transition. Davis trying to work off of Sohan. He might have a lane to the rim. No, Wemby's there. Okay, kick it out. Sure. There is a shot clock here as Kyrie works off a screen. He can't get free from Kyrie. Pulls up for 2. He'll get it to roll around. It's a 1-point game. Rookie Stephon Castle stepped to the line in his 2K generics and hit both free throws. I guess who needs De'Aaron Fox out here? It's still a 3-point game. Lots of time for the Mavericks to cook something up here. AD. Wow, never mind. Never mind. A brutal turnover. Castle picks it off, goes coast to coast. That's going to be game, right? The Mavericks were healthy. They gave it a good effort, but it wasn't meant to be. The Spurs, led by Wemby, 29, 7 and 4. Stephon Castle, a game-sealing steal. Yep, they advance. Big time win for the Spurs, not just because of this nice territory acquisition in Texas, but also because, as mentioned moments ago, they also add Tim Duncan. Yeah, he's going to look nice next to Wemby. That was another attacking team on the road, losing as Chicago's next in that category. I mean, a win would unlock, well, you know who would unlock, Mr. Michael Jordan, but a matchup with Indiana to their east, I mean, it's doable. I could see this going either way. Can the Bulls be our first road team, our first attacking team on the map to actually win a game here, buck that trend? No, they cannot. The Pacers, not a blowout, but a sturdy 11-point win. Chicago, no MJ. At least on the Bulls, you know we got the Wizards still yet to come, so you never know. Indiana gets the return of prime all-time Paul George, a 93 overall small forward. That fits perfectly into their roster. They could be a contender here. Still looking for our first attacking team to take a W this video. The Milwaukee Bucks, will they be playing the Bulls in 2 straight, or the Pacers in 2 straight games? As in, will the Pacers be playing again? You know what I meant. North. Wait a minute. Oh, see, now that's an interesting matchup. The Bucks heading north. That's into the tip of Michigan, Detroit. Okay. I feel like the Pistons roster has hasn't gotten a lot of love from 2K outside of Cade, who's been amazing. Like, on paper, 2K wise, the Bucks should probably win this game. Oh, but the Pistons, they don't care about probablys or should be's. I actually jumped into this game with 1 second left. We don't get to see much of it, but led by 28, 5 and 6 from Cade, Jalen Duran, a big double-double. They blew out the Bucks. That's what? Giannis, what were you doing? 7 of 16, 4 turnovers. I mean, he had a near triple-double, but nah, it's over. Shame on me for sleeping on the Pistons. I just thought 2K was showing the Bucks more love. Doesn't matter. As Detroit wins the game, takes over new land, adds Isaiah Thomas, it allowed me to make Cade a shooting guard, which bumps him up to a 93. It's kind of like a double whammy upgrade there. And yet the curse of the attacking the road team carries on as, well, the Pistons are right back into action, gonna be on the road as they take on, based on the compass I'm vamping, a tough call, but from their logo, east, slightly south, I'm saying is into the tip of Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's gonna be the Sixers. It's obviously been a horrible season for Philly, but on paper with Joel and everybody healthy, oh, this is a good matchup. Isaiah Thomas on the Pistons is super strong, and we're jumping into a 2-point game. The Pistons are on the verge of breaking our road team curse. They were up big in this game, though. I can't lie. A big fourth quarter from Philly has brought this thing close. I see Cade and Isaiah out there. I see Joel for the Sixers with Paul George chasing Azar Thompson and affecting his shot. That's a big miss. Tyrese Maxey controls up to Quentin Grimes, who's like an 84, 85 now on 2K. He's balling out inside Joel. That's Jalen Duran. Can't match him with size, but Duran does get the stop. Back in transition. The Pistons don't need to go quick. Look at Duran. Look, that was a 2-on-1. Oh, wow, free throws. Dog, that was kind of a crazy bailout. Duran, he got blocked by Joel. He does make the first two. The Pistons had a 2-on-1 going down the court, though. They just completely misplayed it because of 2K. Anyways, they end up with 2 points, 2 huge points. Does Philly have an answer? You know they're going to force feed Joel here. He's got good position on the low block. No double coming from Detroit. Easy drop step, easy pump fake. Yep, there it is. I was waiting for Joel to put it up. He dunks on Duran. If Detroit goes quick, they've got the 2-for-1. They just need a good shot, though. Isaiah Thomas trying to work past Maxey. He does. What a move. Draws contact, puts it up and in. No foul there. Was kind of crazy. I've seen way less contact in this game, NBA 2K25, get called fouls than what IT just suffered there. Paul George hits a big time 3. All right, this game is not over. No shot clock, though, meaning it's free throws time. No timeouts either. Cade, that's a big miss. Oh, no, Philly could take the lead here. Do they go quick? Do they hold for a final game-tying shot? Maxey working on legend Isaiah Thomas. They're clearing it out. They're trying to run that Chris move, whoever offense. Maxey takes the screen. He pulls up, leaning left from 3. Misses. Nobody's crashing the glass. 46 points from Tyrese Maxey wasn't enough as he missed the eventual game winner. It was a good battle, but Detroit escapes with their second win of the video already, which is big time. As I'm going with our first off-the-wall legendary upgrade, I'm giving Detroit Bob McAdoo because A, he played with them for 64 games during his career, and B, he's an absolute beast in these 2K simulations. I can't even explain it, but he's going to help them. And just a spoiler, Bob McAdoo played for a bunch of teams during his career. There's a chance we see him added a bunch more times. As the Pelicans are spun, by the way, Detroit, our first road team victor in the video. The Pelicans will try and follow suit, but they are in tough as Northwest takes them into OKC territory. Knocking off the Thunder would do the rest of the map a huge favor, but I don't know if the Pels got it in them, bruh. Oh my goodness, look at me not knowing ball. The Pelicans have this game tied. Shea going to work. I thought he was going to shoot there. He had a good look. Oh no, Alex Caruso wide open. He missed it. The Pelicans, oh, they've got a shot. They've got a shot to win this game right now. CJ McCollum, 32 seconds left. Get a good bucket on Shea, my guy. Oh well, nothing's going to change now. Alvarado was open in the mid-range, doesn't shoot it. Oh, this is a horrible possession. Missy, the rookie, back to Alvarado, puts up a he hit it. No way the Pels are about to lose on a Jose Alvarado Hail Mary. That is crazy. 3-point game. No timeouts for OKC, so they should probably shoot a 3 here. Oh, that's wide open. J-Dub, are you... New Orleans, what are you doing? Cook up, CJ. Come on, brother. Shot creator, CJ, pulling up and doesn't make it. Oh, they might have missed their chance. I don't know how the Pels are in this spot, like with a chance to win it, end of regulation, but when you miss a shot like that, yeah, I don't know if it's going to work out in OT. Shea going right past CJ. Oh my, that was good defense, but Shea's just built different. And so are the Thunder, who end up winning by 10 in OT, as I predicted. In winning that game, though, the Thunder do acquire a pretty big target on their back in terms of real estate, but adding prime Kevin Durant from the all-time Thunder, yeah, makes their roster look pretty unbeatable, I can't lie. Crazy how close the Pelicans were, too. That would have been a wild upset, as finally we're going to the West Coast. Will we stay in the state of California? The Clippers heading southeast? No, we are heading out of California, as I have those teams situated. It'll be Clippers and Suns. Clippers, Suns, shades of the 2006 second round playoff series. Am I right, people? Wow, I am so old. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, but Steve Nash, he was the GOAT. SMH, no Steve Nash here to save Phoenix, and he's not coming either because the Suns are eliminated. Triple double for old man James Harden. Where's Kawhi? 17 points. That's it. Guess it doesn't matter. Clippers advance and eliminate the Suns. That's kind of big time. It also unlocks our second appearance of Bob McAdoo. This is his actual all-time team, the Clippers. Let's see how he does here. As next up, our wheel is taking us back to the Indiana Pacers. For a second there, I thought the Pacers had lost. No, they beat the Bulls. Okay, fair enough. They're heading due east to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was a thick arrow. Aye, and the Pacers, even with prime Paul George added back to the fold, they have nothing for the Cavs, who are so good this year. And remember how I gave prime Kevin Durant to the OKC Thunder? Well, that means for Cleveland, it's the return of a little guy named LeBron James. Have you ever heard of him? Man, I can't lie. I'm already looking forward to a potential OKC Cleveland battle on our map. Won't be this game though, Utah. Wait, they could end up playing OKC. No, never mind. Denver's in their way. It doesn't matter. Heading south means Utah is taking on the LA Clippers with Bob McAdoo. There you go. Oh my goodness. The Clippers are up 30 points like by halftime. That's just, yeah, Utah. This is just not your season or your video. It's whatever. That's a blowout. Bob McAdoo, 21 points, 10 rebounds to lead the way. He's so good. The Clippers just encompassing all of California now. It's a bold strategy. I'm letting them add Dominique Wilkins, who played 25 games near the end of his career with the Clippers, and that's good enough. He's a really great addition for them. I can't lie. Allowing teams to add these random legends, I feel like is going to make this video so much better than it would have been. The Cavs are back up with prime LeBron. Oh, who's going to be in their destruction path? Oh my, heading northwest. It's into Detroit, who has Isaiah Thomas, Bob McAdoo. We're about to lose a super team already. The LeBron stan in me is cheering for the Cavs in this matchup, but I think I kind of want to see what the Pistons can build with Bob McAdoo, Isaiah Thomas. I love it. Oh boy, Detroit is on the verge of advancing. 5-point lead, 90 seconds left. LeBron ahead to Jared Allen. That was too easy. It's not over, folks. I see LeBron, as mentioned, out there. I think both teams have their closing lineups. Bob McAdoo out there for Detroit. Cade, though, trying to work past Donovan. Getting to the rim, fouled, and one. Okay, that'll help. That'll help close this game out. Cade Cunningham not trying to be overshadowed by his legendary new teammates. Now it's go time for the Cavs. They need a bucket. LeBron looking nonchalant as ever. Going at Azard Thompson, spinning, traveling out to Mobley. Back to Braun. That kind of worked. It got him a wide open look. That's a three. Big time shot from Braun, who's got 27 on the night. I thought he might have more, but fair enough. Cade once again driving at Don, getting deep position, putting up a floater this time. Missing. Good stop for the Cavs, who weren't bringing a double team. They were just letting Donovan try and cook defensively. Inside it goes to Mobley. Oh, the court spacing is horrible. Oh, it was so ugly. Thompson with the block on James. Back in transition goes Bob McAdoo. They need to slow this thing down. Detroit grind clock, get a good look. Cade got Donovan all over him. He pulls up for two. Why? Why would you shoot that? You could have wasted more clock or at least gone to the wait a minute. Why is Donovan shooting that? Okay, he makes it. Fair enough, I guess. A 2-second, 3-second shot clock differential. Cleveland is going to foul, though. The Cavs, lots of time, but like I said, that was their final timeout. I don't know if that was wise. LeBron trying to drive at Thompson. Tough finish and misses. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. LeBron was great for the Cavs, but didn't quite make enough plays. Look who leads the Pistons. Bob McAdoo, of course. The Pistons, with their third win already, now own, a lot of real estate in the northern United States. And thanks to his one season played for the Pistons, Tracy McGrady is eligible, and he's another perfect addition for their starting five and 95 overall small forward. T-Mac, by the way, a candidate to be on many a team as he really bounced around towards the end of his career. He also played for the Raptors, by the way. Toronto might end up having to play the Pistons right here, right now. Never mind, they're heading more east, which nets them a matchup against the Knicks, New York's second appearance of the video. Oh, but for it to be their second W of the video, they're gonna have to come through clutch. A 2-point game in Toronto. Oh, a bad reach by Emmanuel quickly, and Jalen. He just gave him a bucket. That's so annoying, 2K. That happens so frequently frequently off those inbounds plays. Anyways, we have to move past it. Brandon Ingram, a chance to do something amazing for the Raps. You're not tanking in this universe. BI to the rim, bricks it. And although it was close, it does end up getting closed out by the Knicks. 29 points for Brunson, 24 in his re-debut for Patrick Ewing. The Knicks, of course, take over that little land called Canada. And thanks to the 24 games he played at the end of his career in New York, Tracy McGrady for the second straight game joins a squad, 95 overall. The Knicks, what a starting five, man. I'm low-key disrespecting Walt Frazier by not giving him to the Knicks, but they don't really need a point guard. That's why I did that. Miami, I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to rebuild each of these teams with their legends, help them out a bit. Unless Miami is playing, I don't know, the US Navy or something. They can't go south. I'm just going to change it. They're going to take on the Magic. Like, that's inevitable anyways. It's a battle for Florida taking place in Orlando, but can the Heat overcome? Okay, no, they cannot. Wait, no. The Magic win? Does that mean for a third straight game? You know what? No, I was going to add T-Mac once again. Maybe if the Magic win another game, definitely he'll be the next addition. But I actually like the way prime Dwight Howard fits with this squad. He should really help them out. We are nearing the halfway point of this video with the Miami Heat recently eliminated San Antonio back up. We'll get the debut of Tim Duncan. Will they be traveling for a battle of all of Texas? No, instead it'll be prime Tim Duncan against prime Kevin Durant and the OKC Thunder. That's a battle. I mean, look at this. Tim Duncan and Wemby as a healthy duo. I mean, that's wow. I mean, you can't stop that at all. Can they stop OKC though? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Look at this, ladies and gents. Neither team could stop each other. A really high scoring game, but it's a 10-point lead for San Antonio. KD, that's a big time shot. Keeps them in it, I guess. Tim and Wemby are both out there for San Antonio. I assume they're both balling. Wemby going at Chet. That's a pretty good matchup for OKC. Wemby's getting stopped up. Gonna put one up. Misses. Okay, OKC's not technically done yet, but no Shea out there. What's he gonna do, Lou? You need a three, Lou. Not like that, Lou. You should have found Kevin Durant. 8 points, under a minute left. In garbage time, OKC actually brought it close, but San Antonio, our first really massive upset of the video. I mean, that really changes things. I mean, talk about a consequential matchup. Look at all this land shifting to the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio has lots of great legends like David Robinson. I could have also added Tracy McGrady to this team, and maybe we will, but for now, I want to solidify their point guard position. I think that's smartest for them. Look at that big three now. De'Aaron Fox can play the two. Castle come off the bench. That's really good. I'm definitely trying to help these teams. I'm trying to find interesting legends for them, but I'm trying to let them build a super team. Speaking of which, this is going to be Detroit's 4th appearance of the video. They are becoming a true juggernaut, and this feels a bit like bullying, but southeast from their logo, yeah, it's into Washington territory. Yeah, this is a 52-point blowout just past halftime. That is ridiculous. We're definitely not getting Michael Jordan in this video now. You hate to see it, but the Pistons, they're just a beast, folks. The Pistons are just going to keep cooking, man. I gave them Grant Hill, a true Detroit legend. He's kind of a perfect glue guy for their now all-time starting five of mid-90s overall. Let's go. By the way, we're officially at the halfway point of this video. 15 teams gone from our map. 15 remain. Still some teams we haven't seen yet, including basically all of California. I mean, can I get some Laker action? No, we're just going back to okay, the Spurs. This is just the way imperialism goes sometimes. A bunch of teams have to play games. They build themselves out a great roster. Interesting. Northwest, from where I have the Spurs logo, is into Denver Nuggets territory. That team will make their debut. I don't know, man. With Tim Duncan and Tony Parker added, as great as Nikola Jokic is, this is an uphill battle. Yeah, the Nuggets are kind of getting blown out, and this is what happens in imperialism. The teams that are forced to play games early, putting themselves at risk of losing, while they also get much better. Look at this. Jokic had a big triple-double, but shot 5 of 20 from the field. Duncan and Wemby had him in chains. All this land acquired by San Antonio. I mean, they've got a giant target on their back. They're gonna have to play a bunch more games this video, but I don't really think they care, because talk about the rich getting richer. David Robinson. I mean, I had to do it. Now, Wemby's gonna come off the bench. Like, it doesn't get much better than that, I guess. I know it's obviously out of their control control, but some of these teams who have yet to make their debut, I mean, they need to get to play in some games here. The Clippers, okay. I mean, hopefully they challenge either the Lakers or the Warriors. No, are you kidding me? The wheel and compass are going crazy in this video, and not necessarily in a good way. The Clippers are into Spurs territory. All right, man. The Spurs have won 3 games, and looks like they've actually got D-Rob coming off the bench. Fair enough. Duncan Parker in the starting lineup. Dominique Bob Mack in there for the Clippers. I mean, we're about to lose a super team. And barring a late game miracle, I think we're going to lose the Clippers. No, Bob McAdoo, you were supposed to be undefeated this video. All right, Dominique out up top. It's a 6-point game. It's definitely not over. Dominique to the rim. That's a tough hoop, but he gets it to go. And by the way, Dominique Wilkins, he's eligible to join this Spurs team if they win. I mean, he played, again, a handful of games there. Dominique really bounced around. De'Aaron Fox, clutch player of the year. Oh, that was good defense from the Clippers. They really are running their offense through Neek here. This is crazy. I mean, he's going at De'Aaron Fox. That's a good mismatch. Kick it. No, Dominique, you could have kicked that out. You had a wide open player. Wow, now the Spurs a chance at a dagger. Even without a bucket here, they might be okay. They're going back to De'Aaron Fox. He's driving on Dominique Wilkins. He's spinning. He's missing. Okay. A 3-pointer here from the Clippers might keep them alive. It's Derrick Jones Jr. Nah, brother, you got to kick that out. That's Tim Duncan in front of you. Dominique once again getting rock up top. He's going to pull up. That's not really his game, but he does get it to go with 34 seconds left. After 2 De'Aaron free throws, the Clippers do burn their final timeout, so they need a 3 on this possession just to stay alive, and even then, they'll need some help. James Harden going to work on Tony Parker. Bob McAdoo, you're not... No, why are you going for a 2, man? Dominique, kick that out. Kick. There you go. Derrick Jones Jr. wide open. He's a pretty good shooter, but he misses. I have to zoom way out on our map just to get the full scope of the Spurs' dominance now. They own just a lot of land. I should probably make their logo a bit bigger. I know I just teased adding Dominique to the Spurs, but come on, let's go for another Tracy McGrady team. He played 6 playoff games with San Antonio in 2013, meaning he's eligible. Gosh, T-Mac had such a funny career. Now he's out here saying LeBron couldn't beat players one-on-one. What a character, the Brooklyn Nets. That's a new team. Okay, I'm okay with that. And they're a new team that is probably just gonna help the Pistons add another legend. But we'll see, I guess. I was so confident the Pistons would blow them out, and I was right. That I even gave Brooklyn home court advantage. Like, I cheated for them, and it still didn't help. And they continue to get better, as thanks to the 54 games he played with Detroit, Allen Iverson is eligible and joins the Pistons. Just dominance right now from them. We are barreling towards a potential 2005 NBA Finals rematch, Pistons Spurs, but first, we've got to clear out some other teams. Wait a minute, Atlanta. Okay, thankfully they're not going north. That might have set them up with a matchup against Detroit. Instead, it's the Magic. I think they both won a single game this video. Yeah. The Hawks won the very first game of the video. They added Dominique. The Magic added Dwight Howard. It's been a minute since we've seen them. It's also been a minute since we had a close clutch finish. I'm getting tired of these blowouts. Orlando, though, good stuff. And yeah, I mean, what do you want from me? T-Mac, just, he fits on all these teams. The Magic is the one that makes the most sense. I think this is the 4th version of him in this video. That's so fun. If the Knicks and Rockets win a game this video, we could add 2 more versions of T-Mac. Hey, there you go. The LA Lakers. It might be too little too late for them entering this video. No, don't make them play the Spurs. Wait a minute. Okay, the compass sent the Lakers west. That's called the Pacific Ocean, but we know they're not playing the Spurs because they are to the east. So I'm going to send them off to play Golden State. I mean, we need both these teams in the video anyway, so let's roll with it. Whatever way you slice it, we're going to get a LeBron, Steph Curry team up here. Maybe they can be the antidote to the San Antonio Spurs. Man, what is going on? Another blowout. I apologize. I mean, I want the clutch finishes. I thought Lakers, Golden State for sure, but LA pulled away in the 4th quarter. I mean, I don't know what to say. Braun at the buzzer, just to rub it in. No, he missed, so we don't even get that being exciting. Okay. Oh my goodness. Steph Curry had 54 points. How did they lose by 15? Draymond had 7. Jimmy, what? Like, you didn't want to help Steph out at all? Wait, oh no, I just forgot. I completely forgot what video I was recording. No, Steph and LeBron are not teaming up. This isn't NBA imperialism, steal a player. That's so funny. Sorry, Steph Curry stands. Your boy is done in this video. I just completely blanked. Okay. Anyways, the Lakers at Shaquille O'Neal next to Luka and LeBron. That's just a perfect fit. That's literally a perfect fit. Will it be enough to stop the San Antonio Spurs? I don't know. Steph dropping 54 in a loss is kind of wild. Portland. They might have to play San Antonio. Wait, they're going south. I'm going to pull some slight shenanigans again and say from that point on the map, going south, slightly east is into Sacramento. Yeah, I mean, they could have played the Spurs, but let's get more teams involved. I will admit sometimes with the arrow and the compass, it's a bit subjective in my mind with these videos, but I mean, I basically created an imaginary map of the USA, so who's arguing with me, am I right? Dog, this game was teetering on a blowout. Once again, Domantas Sabonis inside. It is not a blowout now. Sacramento came back down from double digits in the fourth quarter. It's a 2-point game with under a minute left. I'm glad I didn't write off the Sacramento Kings here. They're still trying to light the beam. Portland trying to last second tank. Do they know what video they're in? They could add a prime Clyde Drexler to the fold, or maybe even a Scottie Pippen. Shaden Sharp, another Canadian making plays. That's a huge triple. Anthony Simons, 35 points to lead the way. Portland with a little upset. Nah, the rest of the map should be so thankful for Portland, because if Sacramento had won, they would have added Oscar Robertson, and I mean, if you know, you know, he would have wrecked the video. Instead, it's Scottie Pippen that will be joining the Portland Trailblazers. I mean, they still got an uphill battle, but one win under their belt. You never know what can happen in NBA imperialism, as finally the Rockets make their debut. Unfortunately, literally only one team they can face, as they are completely surrounded by San Antonio Spurs gray. This would be a classic upset, though. I mean, come on, against all the odds, Houston stands no chance. San Antonio's added, what, 4 legends to their already... Oh, wow, look, I'm reverse jinxing right now. No, come on. What? 2K, no, come on now. What am I seeing? I promise you, I'm not even cheering for San Antonio. Like, I love upsets. To me, this just does not make sense. How can Houston, I mean, they're a good team. IRL, T-Mac pulling up for 3. Uh-oh, maybe T-Mac, maybe he was the wrong addition. He does have an ultimate green light in this game in NBA 2K25. Hopefully that's not screwing with their chemistry. Okay, big stop, San Antonio. You need a bucket, T-Mac. Are you insane? Oh my gosh, he hit it. I think I'm back rooting for the upset from Houston. Just to throw this video into chaos. No, Jalen Green, that's not good. I just couldn't believe my eyes. I thought I had completely reversed jinx San Antonio. T-Mac going to work again. This time kicks it out. Duncan, though, back to Tracy, who hits a contested mid-range. All right, the man is unconscious. What have I done? I've given T-Mac in his prime to like 4 different teams. Every time we see them in action, he's going to take every shot, but he's not playing defense. Okay, Houston back up. I don't know, Tracy. Maybe you want to get like Tim Duncan, 99 overall. Maybe he gets a touch in the clutch. Nope. Oh my goodness. Are you facial? In the clutch. He needs to get a stop on Jalen Green, who seems to be the only one looking to shoot for Houston. Coming off a screen, Green, a contested. Why? Why would you shoot that? My reverse jinx was so strong that they were in a position to win this game, but then I jinxed them back. I don't know. I can't keep track. It's still a 3-point game. Jalen Green, maybe get someone else involved. Fred VanVleet hit some big shots in the 2019 fight. Nope. You're just going to drive right. Okay, he gets a bucket over T-Mac. Tough to play the intentional foul game when you don't have any timeouts, as McGrady hits 2. So now you're right back in the same spot. You need a 3. Maybe get someone running off a screen. Fred VanVleet. Never mind. Amen Thompson pulling up. What? In Tim Duncan's face, the rookie hits it? My gosh, this game is a certified hardwood classic, folks. It's a tie game, 5.2 seconds left. You already know who's getting the shot here. Tracy McGrady working off bounce. Jalen Green, why would you not change that matchup? For 3 for the win. Yes! No, he did not. Why? What is wrong with this game? Why would he pull up from there? And why would he make it? That is insane. Tracy McGrady, he's broken. He's completely broken it. He pump faked just to up the difficulty before smacking that. From the point we jumped in, T-Mac 3-pointer, T-Mac 2-pointer, T-Mac dunk, T-Mac a couple free throws, T-Mac buzzer beater. What is that? Like 11 points or something? That was like, and he hit that shot from the logo. Once again, I zoom out so we can see the sheer power of the Spurs dominance. I don't think they're ever going to lose in this video, man. So far, both teams we've added Dominique Wilkins to have lost this video, but he played 63 games with the Spurs in 1997, so why not add him next to Tracy McGrady? I actually did know that about T-Mac. I've seen him in action enough times. He takes every single shot. When you watch a live simulation, it's actually hilarious. Will we see him in action in an Orlando Magic jersey in the clutch? They're heading north. You know what? Again, being subjective, my map, I'm going to say that's Orlando heading north into Memphis territory. We can let Detroit take a little more break, okay? The Memphis Grizzlies, one of our 2 final teams to make their debut. There's still one more out there. Oh, they might be in tough Memphis against Orlando. Yeah, I mean, they hung tough. It's not a massive blowout, but we don't even need to see T-Mac heroics in the clutch. They get the job done. Oh, Tracy McGrady had 47 points. All right. Yep. Oh, this is NBA imperialism Tracy McGrady edition. Between you and me, I kind of thought Shaquille O'Neal was going to be the main character of this video, considering how many teams teams he played on, but that's not how it's played out. Instead, it's obviously been the T-Mac show, and that's fine. Orlando adds Penny Hardaway. They are really building something special. That's a solid starting five. And we are down to just 7 teams left on our map. It is go time. Oh my gosh, the San Antonio Spurs. Who are they gonna pick on? I'm gonna have to be subjective with my arrow here because they have so much territory. All right, they're heading mostly west, which means, yep, let's do it. San Antonio versus the Lakers. I mean, at least LA has Shaq, but the Spurs have just everybody, full 95 plus starting lineup. I mean, I know they just got pushed by the Rockets, but I don't know. At least LA has home court advantage, which means nothing. I can't even make this interesting. No point in jumping in. Shaq, you didn't help. Pour one out for your favorite LeBron James stan in your life. He's done in the video. So sad. As the Spurs get to add their 3rd MVP winning big man legend, Moses Malone ended his career in San Antonio. Only played 17 games there, but that's where we are in this video. Moses joins the fold. Doing research on these legends who played for a million different teams, it's really funny, man. Moses also played for a zillion. As we haven't seen Detroit in a while, but yeah, Moses could have been one of the main characters of this video. Anyways, interesting matchup here with the Pistons going south. They're going to take on the Magic. We haven't seen Detroit in a minute, while Orlando has been kind of juicing up. At the very least, I think we should get a clutch finish here between 2 really good teams. Also, we've got Tracy McGrady versus Tracy McGrady. That would be fun to see. But we aren't gonna have any fun because Orlando ruined it. Detroit, what a run early in this video. They've been quiet for a while, and now they get beat by 15 points. Paulo at the buzzer missing. Bob McAdoo, not the hero I thought he was gonna be. T-Mac for the Pistons, and Allen Iverson, almost identical stat lines. Somehow wasn't enough though, as Orlando's legendary big 3 carry. Big time territory acquisition for Orlando. Now we're looking at a Magic Spurs final, potentially 3 other teams still in the way. Old man Wash Patrick Ewing ended his career in Orlando. He joins the fold now, probably gonna back up Dwight Howard, or maybe they'll play together. Either way gives them a lot of strength down low, which they will definitely need if and when they end up having to play the Spurs. Oh my gosh, here we go, Orlando again. If this compass goes in any way north, they're gonna play the Knicks, but other than that, it's gonna send them to play San Antonio. I thought this might be the championship final of our video, but now we're getting it done right now. We're gonna lose one of these 2 teams. Honestly, having these 2 teams play now is kind of a disaster in terms of content because they're the 2 main characters and they're gonna roll through the rest of the map, but it is what it is. San Antonio's better on paper, but you never know what's gonna happen. Come on the road, T-Mac, do something amazing for Orlando. Keep them in this game. Let's get some intrigue. Yes, thank you. Okay, my prayers have been answered. For all intents and purposes, this is for the championship, but this is for all the marbles. T-Mac going at T-Mac. Yes, one of these 2 teams is going to win the video. I'm saying it right now. Only team surviving on the map. I'm calling it right now. T-Mac going back at T-Mac. Wait a minute. Dwight over Wemby? What was that? They're matched up against each other too. It's so good. Oh my gosh, Spurs T-Mac. Spurs T-Mac is built different, but he did miss that shot. I need to see Magic T-Mac. Dude, he pulls. Look at this man. He's got the green light. I don't know how else to explain it. He's going to be the only one shooting. He's wide open in the corner for the... Now he's bricking every shot. Absolute disaster class. He's open once again, and now he hits it. Oh, okay. Can I take a breath, please? I need to look at his shot tendency after this game. I'm sure it's 99, but other players have that. It's crazy. T-Mac going to the rim. Wemby fouls. Let me just look at this right now. Shot tendency's a 91. If I scroll through, Paulo an 86, Franz a 75, Penny an 84, Dwight an 87. Like, 91 is not that outrageous. Patrick Ewing has a 100 shot tendency. I also just looked at both T-Mac's numbers from this game. From the simulation, neither is putting up like ridiculous numbers. It's just when you jump in. Tracy McGrady from the all-time roster, he just goes berserk shooting every shot. Okay, the Magic are down 1. They're not fouling though. Shot clock differential. T-Mac, no, he's not pulling that. He's forced to give up the rock. I don't like it. The Spurs going into Wemby because Dwight is down there. That's not a great matchup. Terrible. Dwight with the steal. You should have just let Tracy shoot. At the end of the day, Tracy McGrady with his high point shot release. I mean, it is a pretty good shot every time he takes it. That was a turnover. Now Orlando T-Mac back at work. I think he's going to take a screen from Dwight, and I mean, come on, he's going to shoot it, right? Here he goes. 6 seconds left. T-Mac pulling up. Wide open for the win. Tracy McGrady puts Orlando up 2. Unbelievable. Wait, I was premature. I said for the win. Nah. There's lots of time left. The Spurs have to get this ball into number 8, Tracy McGrady's hands. They do. In the corner. T-Mac, get up on him. Tracy. Oh, he misses at the buzzer. He misses at the buzzer. Okay. All right. Yep. The game's over. Who won the game? I need to double check. The Orlando Magic do win the game. T-Mac for the Spurs, 21 and 14. Like I said, those shot tendency, like they don't come through like crazy in normal simulation. I really don't get it. Meanwhile, for the Magic, yeah, Penny and T-Mac had matching double doubles. Tracy hit the game-winning 3, 6 of 18. He did not have a great game overall. Just when I jumped in to watch, man, I am fumbling over my words so much right now. Don't mind me. I mean, I can't talk. It is what it is. The Magic take over, 90% of our map. Yeah, there are still 3 teams remaining. I've explained the situation. The Magic add another frequent flyer from this video, Dominique Wilkins, who ended his career there playing 27 games in 1999. The rich get richer, and that's why I'm pretty sure the Magic are going to run through the rest of this video, even though the Knicks and Timberwolves, obviously really good teams, but they haven't been involved enough yet. And only one team the Knicks can feasibly play here. It is the Orlando Magic. So maybe they can upset like crazy here. They did win a game way earlier in the video. We've got Patrick Ewing versus Patrick Ewing, but come on, Orlando has all these other pieces. Wait. Oh, the Knicks have won 2 games. I did give them T-Mac. Okay, I was sleeping on them. I forgot. I think the Magic are still favorites. I forgot though. T-Mac, he's everywhere. Oh my word. Can they keep this close? Anything can happen in the clutch, New York. Okay, and they do. They keep it close. Of course. Here we go in the clutch. Tie game. I can't believe this has happened. I thought this video was over. Patrick Ewing against Dwight. Wow, that's a good matchup for Orlando, but Ewing scores it. Back the other way. Does T-Mac on the Magic have more glory in him? He misses. Big board by Dwight. Oh, you should have kicked that out, Dwight. You should have made the layup, but this is 2K. We know you don't be making layups. Jalen Brunson, did he just break Dominique's ankles? Doesn't matter, Dominique. Nobody saw it. He missed the shot. Under a minute left yet. Oh, okay, Paulo getting a shot. Paulo getting a shot in the clutch. I can't believe T-Mac passed it. Now Knicks T-Mac taking a screen, shrugging. Wow. Why are they trying to force feed Patrick Ewing? Slow it down. Nah, T-Mac doesn't slow anything. A reach? I wonder if it has to do with playbooks or something. Why New York is trying to force it into Patrick Ewing. All right. Okay. Missed free throw from T-Mac. No, nobody's perfect, Tracy. The Knicks back down the other way. 2-point deficit. Jalen Brunson going to work on Penny Hardaway. Another missed layup. No, I don't want to see the game decided on missed layups. That's such a bummer. Actually, the simulation has been pretty fire this video. I cannot lie. But come on, Jalen Brunson. Bill. They're forcing it into Pat again. And why would you do? Why? Dwight Howard is so good. Man, it's over. I don't know what the Knicks were doing down the stretch. Clearly, they wanted their guy, Patrick Ewing, to be the hero, not Tracy McGrady. I don't know why. I will obviously admit, I didn't think they were going to have another close game this video. I thought Orlando was going to run away with it. They do get the dub, though. And from this point forward, the Timberwolves or Trailblazers, oh my gosh. Are any of you yelling at me in the comment section? Shaquille O'Neal. I could have added him this entire time for the Magic, and not even this young version of Shaq. Oh my good egg on my face. Shaq. I wonder how many of you noticed it. How many of you are paying attention in this video? Because I could have added Shaq like hours ago. That's insane. Better late than never. I didn't cost the Magic anything. I didn't have them written down on my list. That's so crazy. The secret is I made a list of the best players from each all-time roster, which Shaq is not among the 3 or 4 on the Magic. And then I made a list of washed up legends that came to the top of my head. Shaq obviously wasn't washed up when he played for the Magic. I can see how it slipped through the cracks. That's so funny. The Timberwolves can only play one team here. It is Orlando. I even mentioned Shaq by name multiple times this video. That is so crazy. I would feel bad if the Magic had lost. Right now, I just, feel kind of dumb. Why is Minnesota winning this? Hold on. What? There's no way. There's just no way. I finally gave them Shaquille O'Neal. Look at what Magic fans. I was doing you a favor. I didn't give you prime Shaq, and then I finally do. Okay, he hit a big shot. Fair enough. I don't know what I'm saying. They're not Jaden McDaniels coming off the screen. They're not about to do this. Mike Conley taking the dribble handoff. Contested.
Hazelnut. Meet chocolate. Crispy. Meet creamy. Irresistibly bueno.
Come on. Don't tell me Minnesota's coming in, making their debut. Oh, see, now they're going to Shaq. Where's T-Mac when you need... There's T-Mac when you need him. Come on, Tracy. You've hit so many big shots for so many teams this video. There it is. We can always count on Tracy McGrady. I feel like a corporate shill because I'm rooting for the heavy favorite just because this video has to mean something. We can't just let the Timberwolves come in and win this thing. Jaden McDaniels, open office. It's over. It's over. What? Egg on my face. I forget about Shaquille O'Neal, but it doesn't matter. There is no explanation for what I'm seeing right now. Anthony Edwards has a chance to do the funniest thing. Hit a dagger over T-Mac. Randall inside. Oh, terrible possession. Or maybe Penny. Okay, they're going inside for a 2 to Shaq. Fair enough. We're going to see some fouls here. Unfortunately, Mike Conley hit both free throws, so Orlando is still in the same spot. Down 3. Good thing they have Tracy McGrady. That is bucket. He missed. T-Mac finally missed a shot this video. Unbelievable. It's over. That was open, dude. All that work, all those W's, all these legends. Tracy McGrady, 6 of 17. I can't believe he missed that game-tying shot. Ant Edwards, Julius Randle, legacy game. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, an extremely normal thing to happen at this point in the video. The entire balance of the map shifts hands. Congrats to the Timberwolves. We will spin the wheel one final time this video. Whatever it lands on, whichever team gets home court advantage, and it's going to be Minnesota. That's big time. Our final 2 teams left standing, the Trailblazers, the Timberwolves, who have combined to win just 2 games in this video. I mean, that's classic imperialism. I mean, the Timberwolves clearly didn't need any legendary help. Don't ask why KG's on a 2-way contract. It's fine. It's fine. He's going to play in this final game. And not only will he play Kevin Garnett, he will contribute to a 40-point Minnesota Timberwolves blowout. Super anticlimactic. I mean, I just can't believe it wasn't the Magic in this spot. We once started with 30 teams on this map, and we're left with just 1 standing. I can't believe how it played out. Let me know what you thought of the video if you enjoyed it. Also, let me know down below. What a freaking journey, man.